Hello everybody and welcome back to the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic's just died, so we have to go find out who killed him. Or if it was somebody who killed him at all. I'm sure he probably just got drunk on pina coladas and just fell over and knocked his head on something. Wow, look at this place. Amy, let's see, where's Amy first? I've looked around, but I don't see her. I think Amy's already gone on ahead. It seems like she's really excited. Did you need something from me? Yeah, just a question really. How do I put this? What if Sonic is actually hurt? He's laughing. Sonic doesn't go down so easily. He's on a train full of his friends. Nothing would actually happen to him. We're just really committed to the mystery for Amy. You have nothing to worry about, promise. Plus, Sonic likes to nap in a lot of strange spaces. He's fine. He makes a lot of sense. But I can't shake what Sonic said to me. Is this really part of the murder mystery game? Or is there something deeper happening here? I need more evidence to figure out what's going on. It's my job to keep an eye on you. The train rules say I've got to stay and watch after everyone. You just want to hang out with me, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. How is everybody great at reading people but me? As I said, the best detectives have sidekicks, so I'm happy to have you. If you ever catch me looking glum though, just know it's because, where's my law card? Oh, okay, law card. The last guy to work a case with me ditched our practice to join the evil Dr. Redman. Not a proper detective without baggage. That's true. You're varmints. What are you doing in my saloon? He's trying so hard to stay in character. Knuckles, we're trying to figure out who murdered Sonic. I can see that. Amy moseyed through here and told me all about it. Enough of that. Wonder how long he's kept up that voice for Amy. People were wondering if you could tell us what you were up to before the murder. I think that helps us establish your alibi and... Nope, I have nothing to tell either of you. Leave me alone. Oh, he's obviously agitated about something. But why take it out on us? I know better than to argue with Knuckles, so it seems we're on our own. Outstiff, we need to figure out what Knuckles was up to while we were all apart. Let's investigate for clues and then interrogate. Oh right, let's do it. Okay, so... That is a broken arcade machine. I've got a feeling I can guess it. Oh. There's some rouge on these cups. Filthy stuff. This is interesting. What is it? It's just a few used cups. Sure, but why are there three? Knuckles was really thirsty. I don't think so. Filthy stuff. This one has lipstick on the rim. That's not Knuckles' colour at all. Someone else must have been here. We should log this. Use cups added to inventory. Okay. Peanuts. Ah, the bowl of assaulted nuts. A classic saloon snack. Nom 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 nom. Kinda bland. Huh. Seems like somebody licked all the salt off them. What? Blah, Chloe! Or maybe they're just unsalted. What have we got? There's nothing else over here. Oh, howdy partners! Balloon-free establishment. I love the adverts they got up here. Oh, breathtaking views. Zoom. The train passes by some incredible sights. I'm just happy to be travelling at a normal speed. I get nauseous pretty easily. I have to avoid things like roller coasters. I don't mind roller coasters, though I do find myself running on the tracks more than I do riding in the carts. I'll never understand this friend group. Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check here. Sadly, this one's empty as well. I'm starting to think your theory on something always been hidden in the trash is flawed. It's only a matter of time, Tails. Have faith. It's as they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. I think Tails is ignoring me. Clearly we won't be able to give the game Super Monkey Ball a try. Oh, it's properly smashed. Do we think it broke when the train sped up? The damages look more to be caused from punches. Who could have done that? What are you two looking at me for? Smashed arcade machine. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Knuckles and find out what really happened. Okay. Let's let's interrogate you. I thought I told you to leave me alone. I like your hat. Knuckles, are you blushing? I said leave me alone. Doesn't look like he's used to being complimented. He's got a very cool hat though. Did you just adjust your hat a bit so we could see it better? I said leave. Start interrogating. Ooh, actually, can I take your order? Not hungry. Well, if you ever are, you let me know, won't you? Sure, like a butler of sorts, right? Come on, Goldie Stiff, you're not a butler, tell him that. Yeah, like a butler. Goldie Stiff, you've got no backbone. Excellent, thank you, butler. Dang it. Okay, let's interrogate him properly. Start interrogation. Knuckles, Goldie Stiff and I are determining what you were doing during the hour the murder took place. I already told you, buzz off, you're not getting anything out of me. Thankfully, we don't need you to say much. What happened here is pretty obvious. Oh. Is it? We have evidence too. We do? Goldie Stiff, take a good look at our inventory. What was distracting Knuckles during the time Sonic was murdered? He was having a drink with a rouge. Wrong choice, Goldie Stiff. Let's try it again. What could have been distracting Knuckles? Fine. He was playing an arcade machine. The arcade machine? Ha! What makes you think I touched it? Well, obviously, the punches. Okay, let's grab all the rings. Ooh. Ooh, those are different. Gotta be careful to grab all the rings. Ah, I fell off! You see, we have no argument here. You're weak. Ouch. Goldie Stiff. Let's follow that train of thought again, shall we? Okay, we have to watch out for all the many traps they have now. Although we're going to be a lot more prepared this time. Okay, there we go. Nice and simple. Just don't want to fall off. That's the important bit. There we go. We're through safe and sound. Our train of thought has been completed. Dun, 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 dun. This isn't a tough one, Knuckles. Knuckles, you clearly touched the arcade machines because... the cabinet is covered in punches. What evidence do you have that punches, damage of punches? What are you all staring at my hands for? Knuckles, you clearly destroyed the arcade machine, but why? I needed a punching bag and none were available to me. Just a sudden urge to punch, huh? I believe repairing the arcade machines will give us our answer. How will you... I'm on it. Goldie Stiff, distract Knuckles while I fix Super Monkey Ball. Bring it on. Oh, I have to outthink Knuckles? This should be pretty simple. Yeah, Knuckles is not known for his being the smartest tool in the shed. Ow! Ricky, you're right, apparently. Oh, I keep on expecting to go into a particular lane and I'm not. Oh no! No! Knuckles outfought me! Oh no, I'm so smart! Now Tails, get away from that arcade cabinet. Goldie Stiff, try again. I have to get Super Monkey Ball fixed. How can I be outfought by Knuckles? This is terrible! Okay, let's just avoid getting hit by stuff. That's the important thing to do here. And we should be safe now. There we go. And a couple more for extra. Let's get that image in my head. There we go. The arcade machine is fixed. No! Now look at the scores. Quick, look at the scores. I'm pulling it up now. Oh no, Vector beat him. Wait, Vector? Okay, what does this tell us? Nothing, obviously. It tells us something massive. Look at the name at the top of the list. Vector. He's supposed to be in the library car. The picture's beginning to be painted here. You competed with Vector to see who could get the highest score. And Vector beat you. And in frustration, you destroy the arcade cabinet. He's punching the air in frustration. You're guessing. Where's your proof? Where's your evidence? Vector's a common name. Prove to me he was here now. Oh, okay, we have to think even harder. Oh no, trying to outthink Knuckles, this isn't working. Oh, gotta grab all the rings. and not get hit by all the bad thoughts that apparently we're getting covered by. Oh my goodness, that was not supposed to have worked, but there we go, that works. You're just gonna jump over everything. There we go. This is gonna get hard. Now, golly stuff, what proves Vector was here with Knuckles? Well, I'm guessing it was the used cups, but I'm not sure really quite how. I guess that works. Now, I thought it was strange there was more than one cup sitting next to you. While you were supposed to be participating in the murder mystery game for April and Amy's birthday. You and Vector enjoyed some drinks, playing arcade. It's not like that. It's not, I wasn't, don't tell Amy. I think we're on the right track here. It's as you say. Vector popped in at the top of the hour wanting to play the arcade machine with me. We went back and forth trying to figure the game out, but when we did, we competed for the highest score. When he bested me, I destroyed the machine. No proof of his win. I was trying to fix the arcade cabinet before you two came in. Honest, I didn't want to be caught. And that's my story, and alibi. I already told an abridged version of this to Amy. Boy, this friend group has a lot of pride issues. Yeah, it really does, doesn't it? Well, that explains one of the used cups. What of the cup with the lipstick mark? Rouge was in here too. Yep, I thought she was. Huh? It's inconsequential, not even worth mentioning. She should have around for something but failed, made fun of our game and left. Obnoxious, that one. But you offered her a drink, apparently. Listen, I don't know why she showed up. I told you everything that happened before the train sped up. Are you not satisfied? Will you two relent? I'm not understanding this. I'm understanding the scenario. Vector visited to play games, Rouge couldn't find something and left, and then Knuckles destroyed the machine. That all makes sense to me. Thank you for answering so many of our Actually, that's not everything, is it, Knuckles? Ooh. I want to step back to something I noticed. One more name on the high score list doesn't it make sense? Golly Steph, can you take a look one more time? An odd name on the high score list. What is Tails talking about? Toast, apple, bread, Ultim. Oh, Ultim. ... All the other names are food themes, but this one? Who here goes by Ultim? You may not know, Goldistiff. There's someone here that goes by the title, the Ultimate Life Form. It's a shadow! That's really someone that goes by that? Nothing sneaks by you, does it, Bird? Vector and I were struggling so much with the game, but then Shadow dropped by. So, Shadow was here too. He taught us the game, and was the first to get his name on the scoreboard. Vector and I then fought to beat Shadow's score. They were both very annoying. You all immediately had to compete, huh? He gave me this before he left. Ooh, a key. Shadow told me to lock the door and not open it for anyone. Then he left. When Vector was leaving, I locked the door behind him. So nobody else had to lock the door. That's the honest truth. So when Amy came through not long ago, did you open the door for her? No, and I think she had some sort of key too. That's right, the conductor gave her the special birthday key. Well, I have a lot of questions. What happened in the library to cause Vector to come here? Why is Shadow locking doors? And what was Rouge searching for? I don't know, they didn't tell me. Didn't even though I asked for I asked for that cowboy accent. You're gonna have to find them and ask them yourselves. Well, Knuckles, you've kept up the accent very well. My accent's not very good, is it? More information than I expected to get here, but it seems we can move on. As of right now, I believe your story, Knuckles. We'll only know for sure when we confirm things with Vector. Fair enough. The library is the next car. I'll open the lock for you. Whoever KO'd Sonics, give them an earful for me, Detective Tails and the Butler. I liked it better when he wasn't talking to us. Will do, Sheriff. Come on, Goldie Stiff, let's head to the library. Found it. This is way more exciting than microwaving chili dogs. Goldie Stiff, coming. Alright, let's go through. Ready to mosey to the next car? You've got it, partner. Onwards! Ah, they're so cute together. Ooh, this is a proper library. Wow, with an open fireplace and everything. That's ridiculous. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Ooh, everybody's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful. Already? Oh, already? Before you go, Espio wanted to give you your presents. My presents? You're both too sweet, thank you. Vector, it seems we have more guests. Amy, there you are. Have you found any leads yet? Oh, the detective pair needs some help from the birthday girl. Ah, she knows everyone's allowed to be sassy on their birthday. This tip's just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around. Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be the one to avenge you, and quick. How are you gonna leave? The door to the next car is locked. Wait, oh no, he's got that accent again. Oh, you doubt the birthday girl? Oh, the birthday girl's master key. The birthday girl has a master key. Right. The birthday girl gets the birthday key. Of course, it's the birthday privilege. I'll solve this case before anybody else. Bye! Maybe Amy's been hasty, but she's thorough. Now, what are you two looking for? Looking mighty suspicious, I must say. I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer. And I'm, just making sure things go well. Things aren't going great. Not sure if you've forgotten, but there was a murder. Well, I mean, besides that. Besides murder? Ah, my social skills. Non-existent. I'm Vector the Butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat. And I'm Espio, the poet. Yeah, poetry. A resonant message from poet to reader, meant to challenge our delicate perspectives of the most rhyming of prose. Can I hear some? Sure. Teardrops in the spring. Can you hear me sing? La la la, dee dee dee. What was that? I have more if you like. The cherry blossoms in the spring. I'm satisfied for now, thanks. At least he's rhyming, I suppose. Goldstiff and I are here to establish both your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leave the dining car? Oh, sure. It's simple. We just explained this to Amy, actually. Oh, when we were all sent off, Rouge, Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic all passed through this library car, where Amy told me and Espio to stay. I promptly picked a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car. Yep. Where was Rouge? We happened to see her lipstick stain on a cup in the saloon car. Rouge came to the library car, seemingly looking for something. Then she went searching the saloon car. She came back shortly after. We heard her shout, "No way," at the brochure stand over there. But she left back to the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door. I wonder what she found. She's obviously been on the hunt for something. After Rouge left, Shadow walked through the casino car, and then entered the library car and locked the door behind him. More importantly, why has Shadow been locking doors? Oh, well, he's the locksmith, isn't he? Shadow went through the library car to the saloon car, where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insisted on showing us up at Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed by the monkey rolling action, I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess he walked through the library to the casino car, and again locked the door behind him. Then returned to the lounge car where he was meant to be stationed. When Vector came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car. That's when the train sped up. We were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it alright. We sat here trapped until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. Yeah. Oh, and yeah, that's all that happened. With all these locked doors, it seems Vector and Espio couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car. Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just gonna peek around, and we'll return with any questions. If you got If you're talking about any meat, I'll chop it up for you. Oh no! We've got one Sonic. And if you'd like to be serenaded with a poem, I've got you covered too. Thanks, guys. Their alibi seems solid enough, but we should still search for clues. What we're looking for is any evidence that proves what they're saying is true. Yeah, we need to confirm Espio's reasons for leaving his post and determine if Espio actually was in the library car reading. A tall task, but we can do it. Let's get to the bottom of this, Tails. Absolutely. Okay, so hang on a minute. Let's get the map open again for a second. So Sonic died back in the dining car. That's where we began. Except he was supposed to have been up at the front, I believe. So he somehow managed to travel all the way through the train, so they should have all seen him, right? Or was he at the back the whole time? I can't remember. Either way, Shadow's had the full run of the train, it seems. Whereas Rouge has only gone to there and back again. Although she could have slipped away. Either way, let's have a look in here. Oh, brochures! There are travel destination ideas here, like amusement parks, caravans, hotels, restaurants. Oh, and a map. Holy stuff, look at this. There's a couple of maps here. There seems to be a map of the library car. The books are categorized by genre, which are listed here. I'd love a good overhead map. Let's take it. Library map added to inventory. Excellent. Should we take this brochure about a cave too? Looks like there's stalactites. Nah, leave it. Oh, yeah, that's fair. Nobody shares my fondness for caves. Caves? Okay, it's gonna be something in the bin. Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check there. I hate to say it, but there's nothing here. I really thought there'd be something. Holy Steph, you said there was nothing in the trash bin? No, I'm alright. I'm sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin we find. You really think so? Yeah, let's stay optimistic. Yeah, okay, these trash bins hide a secret, I'm sure of it. Holy Steph, you're pretty unconventional, but I like it. Was that supposed to be a compliment? Ooh, Chaos Cola. Check out our book club. Book of the month, Gone Gal. Globe of our marvellous planet. Is it Mobius or one of the other Sonic planets that have existed? I haven't travelled around much. The islands are all fun and all, but I'd love to visit some of the countries. They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be beat either. Oh, sounds like perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about Spagonia, if you've ever been there. I have, actually. If you're ever visiting, make sure to stop by the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. He'll tell you everything about the area, and make one scrumptious sandwich. I'll keep that in mind, thanks. It's gonna be cucumber sandwiches. Nobody likes those. Well, actually, no, that's not true. I do quite like them. Table. Now, let's just take a pause and sit for a second. These chairs are very comfy, so plush. Puts me right in the mood to read. Makes me want to take a nap, personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes a bit. Joseph, no, don't fall asleep. There's been a murder, remember? I had a ring for every time there's a murder to ruin my nap time. How many rings would you have? Hang in there. A chow hanging precariously from a tree branch. A large text below reads, hang in there. Wow, I really needed to see this. Huh? This little chow's hanging in there, refusing to use his wings to fly safely, because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. That's beautiful. If this chow can stick to his principles and find strength, then so can I. There's no way this much thought was put into this poster, right? I mean, yeah, that's probably true. So many books on the ground. I wish we had time to pick them all up. I sadly have no interest in picking up these books. A lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up, but Rouge pulled a lot of these out too, searching for something. What reckless behaviour! I feel sorry for the poor books. The spines are creasing. They're opening way too far. This kid feels empathy for everything. Yeah, Tails is very wonderful like that. Oh. Wow! I wish I could stop and look at all these books. But Sonic needs me. No time to rest. Alright, let's move then. Well, I mean, a little peek won't hurt. He's scavenging through all the books. He looks like a kid in a candy shop, or in this case, a genius in a train library. That's odd. I know some books have fallen on the floor and everything, but every book on these shelves is in alphabetical order, but this one. Ooh, the Mirage Express manual. The user guide to the Mirage Express, the train we're currently on. Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe. This is interesting. Let's make a note of this. Okay, so somebody's obviously been reading the manual. And check the robot. Oh, poor thing. That arm is really struggling to clean up this car. To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up Builder's mess either. Let's just leave it alone to do its thing. Yeah, probably for the best. Fancy a poem? What a poem about trains. Locomotive in motion. I think I lost my lotion. The window shows the ocean. Oh wait, there's my lotion. Thanks. I actually really like that one. Okay. Start interrogation. Oh, I don't think we have enough evidence yet. Why don't we look around a little more? Really? Very well. Shadow supposedly walked through the library car before going into the saloon car. Ooh. When Shadow left the library car, he locked this door on his way out. There's got to be a reason he's doing this. Maybe we should make a note of it. Yeah, I do believe we should. Okay. I think we found enough clues. Alright, let's go and interrogate people. No poems. Time for interrogation. There. Two of you don't believe us, eh? It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. Holy Sip and are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if Espio really was reading in the library car. Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present evidence if need. Oh, that's easy. I got bored. Oh. What? I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remember the arcade regime was in the saloon car, so I figured I'd check it out. This seems to line up with the information we gathered with Knuckles. Then that brings our attention to you, Espio. Rouge entered the library car, found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading, but were you actually reading the entire time you were in the library car? Of course he was. Once Espio starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen. It must have been a good read. What was the book? Espio doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing? What kind of things do you think I read? If you won't talk, I have a hunch on what the book might be. Goldie, would you help me out? Alright, Goldie, what book may have been reading? I'm pretty sure there's only one option here. The manual of the train. Manual? You think Espio was reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this? Oh no, we have to think again. My weakness. Oh god, these levels are getting bigger too. This is alright, we've got the skills. Oh no! I got that horrible. Ooh. You're both grasping, I knew it. We've got this goal, so try again. Okay, so we've got to watch out as well. It looks like they're going to delete part of the stage. So let's make sure we stay on this side. Oh. Oh no, that's what they're doing. That's interesting. Oh, they go very fast too. We've got to be very careful to grab as many rings as we can. And mini rings! Oh yes, we've definitely thought this one through properly. Dun 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 dun. There are books scattered around the floor for sure, but the remaining books on the shelves are all in alphabetical order. All except this manual, meaning someone, at the very least, picked the manual up and put it back in the incorrect place. This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, Espio. Hey now, I won't have you insult my power like that. Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself. Apologies, Vector. Espio. A butcher and a poet friendship can form anywhere. That is indeed the book I was reading, the Mirage Express manual. Trains are cool. In that case, we'll ask you a few questions about the manual. Goldie said, if you don't mind. Oh, Would you ask Espio some questions about the manual? Just flip to a page and ask away. Oh, I see. Quiz Espio about the manual to prove you read it. Which page should I quiz him on? Right at the start. Oh, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the brake train spotless? Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. I remember the conductor saying the train can clean itself, though I have a feeling the train company just didn't want to hire any janitors. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. Seems like Espio aced that question. Golly, sir, hit him with another one. Okay, which page do I choose? Well, let's go for one really far back. What is the Mirage Express's cancellation policy? No refunds and you'll be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you're over the age of 65. Geez, the person who made this rule must have been over the age of 65. Last one, Goldie Stiff. Let's see if Espio can go 3 for 3. Last page. 402. What was implemented? Oh dear. What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease general train obligations? An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to ensure smooth travel for guests. I remember this. The train has an autopilot, but it can't access its full suite of capabilities without the conductor present. Now, did I pass your little test? No. I hate to say it, but no. Yes, Goofin, you passed. I completed your test with ease. All my efforts were only to please, but you joked and japed, said no to my face, and now I wish that you were riddled with fleas. He rhymed a curse. You've clearly read the manual. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses. And you both have the nerve to question my buddy like that. Don't we want to be supporting folks who read? You have to admit though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a little suspicious, even if true. But he answered all my questions so calmly, and it's very impressive. No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Victor was the only one to see me reading Artful. My alibi is hard to substantiate, despite being the truth. Oh. Well, you definitely read through the manual, so I suppose we can... Espio, is that true? Victor was the only one to see you reading? Yes, that is correct. Problem? Frankly, I can't believe that to be true. And we have evidence to back it up. Goldie Stiff? On the spot. Okay, we definitely have a piece of evidence actually. It is an open lock. Is Shadow's lock? Please, pray tell, what has this to do with anything? We're up, Goldie Stiff. Let's get our argument together. I mean, I don't need to think about that one. Shadow walked through, we all know that one. Okay, let's grab as many rings as we can at least. Try to grab them all. Oh, ow, my toes. Okay, I like it when they have double stacks of them. That means I can get loads more. Oh, although they're speeding up the number of the shurikens now. I have to be really careful. Oh, actually, I've got plenty. Although, I wouldn't have to grab a few extra just to be sure. Okay, now that I've had a good think about this. Shadow walked through the library car to get to the saloon car, where he set the original high score on the arcade machine. Yeah, and I ended up beating it, but it wasn't high score for long. Crocs are natural gamers. Gamer Croc. Espio said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, Espio was fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point. We know Shadow had to walk back through the library car when he left the saloon car, so there's absolutely no way Rouge and Espio didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip. I mean, that was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in my book. I didn't notice Shadow. You're telling me the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up? Well, you see, I can sense Espio's desperation from here. Defending the argument that he was reading the book entire is not easy. So, if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at that moment, were you really in the library car at all? But How would Espio leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw Espio in the saloon car. That's a mystery, my dear Goldie, one that I would love for Espio to solve. You've gotta believe me. This called Mania is vanishing. I was so involved in my book, I didn't notice Shadow passed back through the library car, honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that. I must avenge my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, Espio. If you weren't here for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car? I didn't. Why doesn't this seem to be right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I can't see it. Was Espio simply sitting reading, or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow's return to the library car? What would I do? Let's go with joining Tails, because Espio can turn invisible. No, I can't interrupt Tails while he's onto something. I'll let him continue this line of questioning and... Ooh, Goldie, my favourite and beloved employee, please. Protect the passengers aboard this train. They must be taken care of. If you fail, the lawsuits will be torturous. Don't allow such an old feeble soul to get sued. Mwahaha! I have to make sure my guests are taken care of. I'll speak up. Tails! We have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems. Alright, my fellow associated, lay it on me. What piece of evidence shows that Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another? Let's have a look. Oh, maybe he was hidden behind a bookshelf. Alright, now let's get my thoughts in order. Right, now we have to outthink Tails. This isn't gonna go well. Whoop. At least there's lots of rings in these at the moment. Whoop. Excuse me. Just gotta grab these and... all of these rings will be mine. One. Whoop. Okay, this is going alright. Ah! Okay, I didn't see that coming. Let's just use the... Ah! Okay, they're coming thick and fast. At least I had the right idea this time. The library map? Oh, I see. See the exits? They're right across from one another, a straight path. If Shadow walked down the straight path, there's a way Espio and Shadow couldn't have seen one another. Looks like you'll have to point out exactly on the map where you mean. Where could Espio have been for Shadow not to have seen him? I see. I guess the table. What is this one? Is this is that a big desk there, perhaps? Interesting. That's where I was sitting reading my book. I can second it. When I returned from the saloon car, Espio was in the same spot. That confirms it. You see, Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another from this spot because the bookcase was in the way. There's no way Shadow could have seen Espio or vice versa. It makes a lot of sense why you never questioned Shadow's return, Espio. There's just no way you could have seen him. I apologize for losing my cool back there. I felt like I was grasping despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you all believe me now. Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all of our questions. We did it. Another pair of alibis validated. Da-da-da-da-da! Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end. Wow, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy. Likewise, I could use a breather. Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rouge, and especially Shadow. Oh, it seems the door to the next car is open. Amy must have kept it open when she passed through earlier. Then that's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and Espio. Give him a head. And if you need any meat chopped, just say the word. I'll keep my poetry sharp for you both. A murder is on the loose, while doors keep getting locked. Tick-tock, tick-tock goes the clock, while our heroes are in the caboose. Okay, we're pretty good at being good detectives. Come on, Goldie, let's see what's next. Coming. Well, you know what's next? I think we're going to leave it here today, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us on this interesting detective adventure. Hopefully, we'll find out who killed Sonic in the next one. Still, we have a lot of people to interrogate. So until then, take care and bye-bye!